Oh, man.
All right, we back. What's happening?
Good morning.
Morning, how you doing, sir?
Hey, man, I'm here, man. Trying to fight this little whatever I got.
You say you hear or you hear? Which one is you hear, you hear?
I'm here.
All right. Uh-oh. You got to bring it out early? You need to...
Yeah, man, I missed 2 days of work from this. I don't know what I don't know if it's the flu or what.
I need to send you this one.
This one good. This one good.
All right. Because if you need to drop off the screen for a second to take a put a little something there, we understand. Give us the church finger. Give us the church finger. We slide you off.
Church finger. All right.
Morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm all right, and yourself, man. I'm glad to be doing this first Saturday of the last 2 months with you.
Yes, sir. Of course. So what jersey you got on there today?
Oh, I went in the closet and got this one. This is what's my man name? I can't think of the dude's name. What is his name?
Number 80. So is that Sharp?
Nah, it's what is the guy's name? He won the Super Bowl with him. That was the only guy that I can't think of his name.
That's not Desmond jersey, is it?
Nah, Desmond had number
81.
Desmond 81. This is who is this? This would be I can't think of his name. What is his name? No, it's number 80 though. They didn't come to me. Told you. The sickness is clogging my brain.
I understand. I definitely understand. Well, we gonna make it through here. We gonna get you get through it with the two of us, and we gonna be just fine. Fine.
I don't want to keep the. Who is this? Donald Driver. That's who.
Driver. Okay. All right, yeah. Donald Driver. I got on our merch today, Sports Talk with Kamau Felix merch. Of course, we're going to put up the QR code. So if you want to get our beautiful face or you want to carry us around, nice little cameo, we're going to put the QR code up there so you can go ahead and you can get this in any color you want. I'm just wearing the black because it highlights my skin, you know. But you can get the shirt in any color. And you can get this. We can get it to you in less than 7 days. You'll be looking just as good as I am. Probably better. That's for sure. Probably better. All right, we're gonna get right on into it. We're gonna first start off by saying good luck to Harper Woods tonight. They defend their state championship tonight. They go out to referee union, and I'm pretty sure it's referee union. 7:30 tonight under the lights. So go check them out. Support them. I know there's been a bunch of other Detroit area teams that played. Cass and King. I don't know what the scores were, but somebody can help me. Cass played, King played. Let's see here. I know those are the ones that played in the city. And Denby Central. I know those 4 teams made the state playoffs. So I guess somebody can help me with some scores so we can know what's going on with them. We'd be glad to have you. Glad to have you make comments. We don't have a show without you out there. No matter where you're watching from, come on in and let us know what your thoughts and your feelings are. Don't forget to click like, click share, and let the people know that we out here. We out here having a good time. Another great show with Kamau and Felix talking crazy sports. Of course, we're gonna jump right into it. Women's college basketball preview. I've been waiting on this one a little bit more longer than it was the boys. And boys college and the pros. I've been waiting on this one. For a minute. The teams is tough, and it's probably gonna be the last time I say this word all season. You ready? You ready for it? Iowa. I don't have to say Iowa no more. No more Iowa. The next time we see Iowa in the top 25, I think we're gonna see Indiana State for boys before we see Iowa back for the girls.
Yeah, that's possible. I agree.
Because the big fella, I think he's still there at Iowa State. So we might see them this year. We might see them in the top 25, but we're not going to see Iowa. So that lets you know the impact that young lady had on that team, and that's going to be it for them. They're going to make it to the Big Ten tournament. Everybody makes it. No, the bottom four don't make it to the Big Ten tournament.
Correct.
Practically everybody makes it to the Big Ten tournament. So that's the point I want to make with that. I checked really quickly. Last week we didn't have Facebook with us for whatever reason. It is working for us this week. It's on the Facebook page, so you can catch us on the Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Good morning, Miss Rochelle. Yes, he's wearing the Packers jersey. We got to. He always wear the opposite team of the who are the Lions are playing the Tigers.
She knows it, man.
She knows it. That's right. And we're on Instagram too.
Man.
Yep. And so this is nothing new. This is nothing new. But we're gonna get to the NFL. We're gonna start with the young ladies first. South Carolina at number 1, UConn, USC, Texas, UCLA, Notre Dame, LSU, Iowa State, North Carolina State, Oklahoma, Duke, Baylor, Kansas State, Ohio State, North Carolina, West Virginia, Louisville, Maryland, Florida State, Ole Miss, Creighton, Kentucky, Nebraska, Alabama, and Indiana. Just eyeballing it, I see that there is 3 Big Ten teams in the top 25, 3 or 4 SEC teams. So let's start there. What do you think is going to be the strongest conference going into the tournament? Who's going to get the most teams?
The Big East.
Okay. You got UConn out there. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So who you think gonna win it all?
South Carolina. I think they'll have a loss, but I don't think they'll go undefeated. I think South Carolina will repeat.
I have to agree with you on that. South Carolina probably gonna. I'm saying they're gonna win it again too. I think the strongest conference right now is probably. I'm gonna go with the Big Ten. Believe it or not, because you got USC, you got UCLA, you got Indiana, Ohio State. That's 4 teams right there.
Yeah, but then the rest of them is garbage. Michigan not good. Michigan State's not good.
Michigan State is going to be formidable. They took steps forward last year. I'm not saying they're going to make the tournament.
Be good. No, that's not good. Formidable and good is 2 different things. It's 2 different words. No, they're not going to be good.
Okay.
Right. Ohio State, SC, UCLA, and then what was the 4th one you said?
Indiana.
There you go. The rest is. Oh, you know what? Maryland usually be good too.
That's right, Maryland. I'm sorry, they do got Maryland. Maryland's at 18.
Yeah.
So that's 5 right there.
Yeah.
And so you say the Big East. That's UConn. Who else is up there? Notre Dame. Let's see here. Is Louisville in the Big East?
I believe so.
Yep. So you got 3 from them. You got SEC, I see, South Carolina, of course. Iowa State. No, they're in the Big 12. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Oklahoma.
That's Big 12.
Oklahoma. No, they're in the SEC now.
Oh,
no, you're right. Yeah. They still in the Big 12. Let's see here. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, Nebraska too. So that's 6 teams in the Big 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Stop.
6 teams. That's 6 teams. So I think right now they're looking a little strong.
5. Nebraska, no, not Nebraska. Please, not Nebraska.
No, I'm saying Nebraska is at 21. I mean 23. 23.
Oh boy.
They look pretty strong. All right, well, let's see. Who you think will be player of the year? Because I did my research on that one last night. I went through and pulled up. Because as always, once again, this is the girls are driven by players. The boys are driven by teams. I can't name but 2 guys on the boys' side, and that's the kid at Duke, and that's the other kid at Kansas that transferred from Michigan. Other than that, I don't know nobody else playing on the boys' side.
That's
the
Cooper
girls.
Cooper Flagg and the guy in the middle. The guy from Michigan was he played at Kansas now.
Yep. The center.
What is his name? Hunter Dickerson.
Yep, Hunter Dickerson. See, but I can go right down the list with the top 10. JuJu Watkins, Paige Bueckers, Hannah Hidalgo, Kiki Irfan, Lauren Betts, Aneesah Morrow, Flau'jae Johnson, Rory Harmon, and Ayoka Lee. Let's see, that's UCLA, UConn, Notre Dame, USC, UCLA, 2 from LSU, Texas, and Kansas State. All those girls can ball. JuJu coming to the Big Ten. I'm excited about that. I'm gonna have to make a trip up north this winter to go see JuJu.
Is the that young lady that plays for South Carolina, is she starting this year, or is she still coming off the bench? The little short point guard.
Let's see. Let me pull up the name. I had it right. Top women. So let me let that cycle through for a second. Okay. Let's see here. Let me find it real quick. Let's see. Come on now. Where did South Carolina girl go? Let's see. Let's see here. South. Yeah, wrong. All right, let's see. Tahina Papal, yeah, she's starting this year. And y'all know when we talking about the one that was coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Yes, Malaysia Fulwiley. Yeah, she's starting this year.
Okay. That would be my player of the year. And then behind her would be JuJu. And behind JuJu would be Paige Bueckers.
Okay. All right. So player of the year for you is going to be Fulwiley. I'm actually going to go with Bueckers.
You go with Paige Bueckers over JuJu? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and here's why. The Iowa girl. That's why.
The who?
The Iowa girl. Iowa girl gone. They got to have somebody to hang their hat on.
No, man. Yeah, no. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be Paige. Yeah, but nah. Yeah, I give credit where credit is due.
She back for that 5th year off that knee injury. I think Paige gonna do it. Don't get me wrong, JuJu was more electric, but I think in terms of just technically, she's gonna put up 35. She's gonna be averaging between 32 and 35. That's what I'm gonna say. Paige. I'm gonna go with Paige. All right. So as always, which team is totally falling out of the polls for we always do that at the beginning of the year. So the top 10 is South Carolina, UConn, USC, Texas, UCLA, Notre Dame, LSU, and Iowa State, NC State, and Oklahoma. Out of that top 10, which team is totally going to fall out of the polls?
Iowa.
Iowa State?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
You say I'm a Detroit hater. Not a Detroit hater. I just know real when I see real. Real don't recognize real till fake showed up.
But we're going to get to that one. We're going to come back, Mitchell. We're going to come back to you, Mitchell, when we get to the NFL. We're going to get the girls their time right now. But don't worry, Mitch. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. And Miss Rochelle, we're going to talk about it. Let's see here. I would say out of that top 10, this is one of the strongest top 10s I've seen in a long time, quite honestly. I actually can see all of them being there down the road. Honestly, I do. Normally, you know somebody is a faker up there.
Absolutely.
I don't see it, honestly. That's a strong group right there. It's really a strong group.
State is the faker.
So if I'm gonna choose, I'm gonna have to go with you with Iowa State, just because I have to make a choice. But I honestly, that top 10, I'm not saying they're gonna be in the top 10 come tournament time, but they're gonna still be tournament ready. They still gonna make. I can see all of them making the top 10, the tournament, I should say. I can see that happen. I can definitely see that happen. I'm excited about this, girls. I'm serious when I say I might have to make a trip up north to see State play against USC because they got to come. Everybody play everybody in the basketball.
Right.
I might have to make that trip up there to see what's gonna happen. Because they playing in Brazil anyway, so I'm gonna have to go somewhere north of here, so I can fly to pretty easily just to see a game. I want to see JuJu. I want to see LSU. Honestly, let's see. LSU what's the closest SEC team to me? Baylor? No, that's Big 12. Let's see. I want to see LSU. LSU gonna make it. They even though that one young lady left, they still pretty strong. I want to see LSU. Let's see.
You mean Angel Reese?
Well, no, I'm sorry. No, the guard. We knew Angel was leaving. I'm talking about the little guard that transferred in. The one that
she ended up leaving.
Yeah, she left. She transferred out.
She had no choice, man. After that performance she did against South Carolina, she should have left. They should have made her walk home. It's trash, man.
But no, she's a good player. I just think that she what's up, Darian? We're gonna get to him. Don't worry, we're gonna get to him. I just think that her whole season didn't pan out the way she wanted to. Transferring to LSU didn't pan out. Well, she was averaging 25, went to LSU, was average, went down to like 11, 12. So it wasn't just the championship game, it was the season for her. So I could see why she made that move. Honestly, I would have stayed because they're a guard center team. They passed the ball to they were still, even though as a guard center team, they still passed the ball all the time to what's her name?
Angel Reese.
Angel. So everybody got to make their own decisions for themselves, and I can see why she made that one. Myself, I would have stayed there. She getting NIL money. She was making good money there, so that's not an issue. She was still playing,
right?
But that's to each their own. And I wish her luck. I forget where she transferred to, but she's out of there for now. She's still playing. She's still playing, but she's somewhere else. Let's see here. But I'm serious when I say I got to find a way to get to see JuJu this year because she probably that's the thing about girls. She gonna be there till she graduate. She got to be there 4 years. So it's not like she can leave early. They can't do that.
Wow. Okay.
I want to see her dog go too. I would like to try to catch a game with her dog go. Notre Dame kept running a good program. What's her name's mom down there doing their thing?
Jay Ivey.
Yeah, Jay Ivy's mom was doing their doing their thing. So at the very least, I can get over to Austin to get to see Texas, get to see Rory Harmon, and that coach they always showing on Instagram. They always talking about how she dressed. I'm like, how y'all fussing about how she dressed? Y'all ain't been to a black college game. Go to an HBCU game, and you see every coach on the sideline looking like that. They're not used to that perspective. But that's when I say the mainstream and the mainstream media. They gotta get a little bit of perspective as to women like that and how they dress, and that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. All right, we're gonna move to the NBA. They must have talked about with the Pistons. They got their first victory against the 76ers. They are now 1-5, 5 games behind Cleveland. And so I titled this segment, "Will History Repeat Itself?" Why did I do that, you say? Because the Tigers were behind Cleveland all season. Right now, Cleveland is in the first place. I think they were 5-1, 6-0 right now, and 6-0. And they beat the Pistons the other day. A team that was set up by who? The coach that's there now, our Pistons coach, Bickerstaff. He put that team together. He put that program together, and now they're reaping the benefits. And so, will the Pistons turn it around by the All-Star break and start looking towards making the playoffs? I already know your answer. Go and give it to us. Go and give it to us, Felix.
I watched that game last night. You got blew out by 30. Easy 30. They beat them by 30 easily. It's like Cade passed the ball. Excuse me. Cade passed the ball, and then they stand there and they wait to see what somebody gonna do. There's no cutting to the basket. There's no picking for nobody. Ain't going nowhere, man. I ain't going nowhere. Tobias is trash. Hardaway Jr. trash. Cade trash. The whole team trash. The trash Pistons. That's their name.
Remember what I said last year? I said everybody on that team is subject to be traded, except the rookies that they brought in last year. Now I'm gonna change that to say everybody on the team right now, including the rookies, except for the ones they drafted this year, because you don't know what they got yet. Everybody that's been there a year longer, subject to be traded. I've been saying this for the longest. Cade Cunningham is a scorer. He is not a winner. He's not a winner. He can put up 25, 30 on any given night. He can do that. But is he going to lead you to a victory? You know what they're going to do at the end of the game? Get mad. Well, we put in the effort and it's getting better. You're not a winner. You're not a winner, man. He hasn't won anything on any level. He might have won an AAU, but what that mean?
No, he actually is a winner. He is a winner.
In the contract department.
In the contract department. He another Kirk Cousins.
At least Kirk Cousins started to pick it up and win on Monday night and Thursday night. He wasn't doing that. He got a playoff game on his belt. I can't even say Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, yes, in terms of money. Kirk Cousins is a better winner. At least he's leading his team to the playoffs. He may not have won the playoffs. At least he's taking his team there. He got one victory. He was doing terrible on the big money games, Thursday night, Monday night, Sunday night. He's starting to win them now. So that's a disrespect to Kirk Cousins. Cade Cunningham, somebody come get him. Come get him. Somebody come get him. Come get him. Come get him.
So Jaden Green would have been a better fit.
I said that Green from Houston. Yes. We both said that. You know, Cade was the safe pick. He's the good-looking pick. He's the sell the tickets pick. Green from Houston was, hey, we here to win. Look what Houston doing. Let's see here. Where's Houston at? Let me pull up Houston real quick. Let's see. Let me go back because Houston down there killing them. Not literally, but they doing their thing.
Right.
Houston Rockets. Let's see here. They 3-2. They doing better than what the Pistons doing. They 3-2. They got a positive record. They got a positive record.
Yeah.
I'm just frustrated because I'm a Pistons fan. Always will be. From Cobo to the Palace, to the Silverdome, to the Palace, back to the LCA. We didn't have some ugly colors with the horse. I don't know what we was thinking about for that.
That's straight. That teal. I got that jersey.
That to me, them jerseys represent a lot of losses.
Nah, them jerseys. If you put the right shoe with that, nice, yeah, shoe and the jacket, the whole
I agree with it. It was a nice combination. The color combination is good. But you know what it reminded me of? Every time I see Tampa in the creamsicle, a lot of losses.
That's why I don't tell people I'm from Detroit.
I tell everybody I'm from Detroit. Everybody down here in Dallas. I'm from the dirty D. I'm like, yeah, okay. Let me take you from where I'm from. Let me drop you off and if I come back in hours and see what you look like. I know not to go to Oak Cliff. I know not to go to Oak Cliff for an hour, but I'm gonna take you where I'm from for an hour and see what you gonna do. We had that conversation all the time. So will the Pistons do it? I'm gonna put my money on you because I said I was gonna ride for them like I've been doing everybody else. I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated that they are not doing as well as they should have. They had a pretty good preseason. You would have thought that it would have translated, but once you get to the real deal, and and they start playing them real minutes and they start getting them real matchups, it's a different story. It's a total different story. All right, really quick, we're going to jump over to the 76ers. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 76ers. Joel Embiid won't be playing in back-to-back games. And they paying him all this money. And they literally announced that Joel Embiid will not be playing on back-to-back games, whether it's on the road or at home. NBA need to step in on this. NBA need to step in on this. That don't make no sense for them to announce they load management and then carry it out. This makes no sense. I think the new collective bargaining agreement is coming up. I think they should literally legislate that in. I know that they already legislated into the MVP conversation. You got to play more than 62 games, 65 games to be eligible for the MVP. This is ridiculous. What's your thoughts, man?
That's what we turn into. That's what the NBA is trash. They just put a statement out the other day. Silverman said that it's going down. The ratings is going down. Yep. People not watching as much like they used to because it's a terrible product. It ain't just the Pistons. The whole NBA is a terrible product. Go up and down the court, shoot. Go up and down the court, shoot. Ain't no sets, no pick. I watched them. They had a 4-on-1 yesterday against the Knicks. The only person back was Bronson. What's my man's name? I can't think of his name. He was leading the break. He had 3 Pistons trailing and missed. And it just so happened Tim Hardaway Jr. got the rebound and put it back. Basketball is trash now. No development, no fundamentals, no nothing.
Watching basketball is like watching hockey or a tennis match.
Yeah.
We talked about this before, how it's up and down the court, shoot, miss, long three, miss, long rebound, going the other way, another long three ball, miss,
Commercial.
Miss layup, commercial, foul, timeout.
Commercial.
That's what it's like watching an NBA game. I'm really surprised how they get points in the hundreds. How y'all scoring 100 points with all that bad basketball y'all playing?
No sets, no rotating, no nothing. Trash.
I don't get it. Maybe they know something I don't. You know, of course they do. They get getting paid to do it. Of course they get paid to do it. Mitchell Anderson, you're right, sir. You rep to D till you die. You ride for him, but I'm a realist. I don't see it yet. I don't quite see it yet either, sir. But I'm just trying to, you know, hype from a team. Believe in them. You got to believe in them. I'm trying my best to believe in the team. Believe in the direction. Bickerstaff and Trajan Langwin, the Alaskan assassin. They don't play defense either. Good morning, Tanja McGregor Polite. What's happening up there in the Panhandle, up there in Texarkana? Hope everything is well. Thank you for joining us on LinkedIn. We have Kenny. Skinny Kenny is with us on YouTube. And let's see, everybody else coming through on Facebook. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. Thank you for joining once again. Click like, click share. Let everybody know we're here today. Get on the phone, call them, text them. Hey, we got 30 more minutes. We still gonna be going on this show. We still got college football, NFL, World Series, Stoopid Sports doing predictions. All this we still got coming up. Of course, you got to get the book. Gratefulness Journey Every Day. By who? That one young man right there. Did y'all know he on TikTok giving great advice for HR? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know he on HR? He on Instagram. Did y'all know that? You know what he do? His tagline, lean in. Let me tell you what's going on. You want to get a job? You want to get some good advice? You need some help with your resume? Look that young man up. He going to help you out. He want to make sure everybody is gainfully employed and know what they're doing going to the interview. You giving interview advice. It's right there on Instagram. It's right there on TikTok. You didn't know I was going to do that, did you, Marcus? You didn't know I was going to do that, did you? We got to hype your man up because he helping out. He know what he talking about. HR specialist. He know what he doing. All right, y'all. We're gonna move forward. College football, of course, we got to go back just a little bit to the MSU Michigan game down in Ann Arbor. In the beginning, it looked like Michigan State was going to run away with it, and Michigan kind of stepped up playing at home. They come back and win the game. But as usual, in Ann Arbor, we got another fisticuff. Put them up, put them up, put them up, put them up, put them up. And you got 70 guys surrounding one guy, kicking and stomping, and the Big Ten does nothing. Nothing. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Michigan didn't do anything wrong. What are you talking about? They were just out there encouraging him. They were just clapping him and patting him on the back, telling him how much they love him. Boy, I tell you. But if that was in East Lansing, they'd have been calling for the death penalty for them boys. If that had been on the Michigan State sideline, they'd have had the Ann Arbor police out there trying to arrest everybody getting on the bus. They'd have had to get on the bus in their uniforms. They wouldn't have had time to went to the locker room to change. They'd have been arrested anybody they could see with a Michigan State uniform on, coaches included. There needs to be a better policing in that game. And I do mean that literally. And I'm not saying one side was more wrong than the other. I'm not saying anybody deserved more blame than one side or the other. It shouldn't happen at all. The minute that happened, there should have been enough flags and hats flew off and writing down the numbers and turning them names and numbers in to the Big Ten and make them sit out.
Yeah. That's
what you got to do. No matter what side is on, no matter who threw the punch, no matter who kicked who. That's all. That's an automatic flag. Game was over. Yeah, seconds was running off the clock, because the game was over in terms of time. The game was not literally over in terms of seconds. You cannot allow that to happen. And I'm not saying one team is more to blame than the other. I'm saying both sides are wrong. They need to legislate that better. That's ridiculous. What's your thoughts, sir?
I didn't even know it was just a one way out.
Yep.
Tunnel. So with that being said, why don't you let when it comes? Because it seems like this is the only team they have a problem with. The in-state rivalry, right? They never have a problem like this with Ohio State.
They used to have a problem with Notre Dame. Notre Dame would come in there and smack them around from the time they walked out the locker room to the time they walked back to the locker room.
Right.
And that was back in the late 80s and early 90s, that they had a problem with Notre Dame too.
So with that being said, I don't even know how you get rid of that, because it seems like it just be a big thing when they're in Ann Arbor. That didn't happen last year at East Lansing, and they got drilled 49-0. Yep. But it just seems to happen when they go to Ann Arbor. So they got to do a better thing though, because somebody gonna end up getting hurt for real.
What they need to do is literally just, this was before they even started walking to the tunnel. This was on the kneel down play. What they need to do is let the visitor team go first. Literally take out some rope off, put the other team at the 50-yard line. Y'all wait right here. Can't nobody cross this line until they all get inside. Once they get inside, then walk them in. That's what I would suggest. That's my suggestion. That'd be my suggestion. That's why I see how they would do it. But it was a good game. I didn't watch much of it. I was just too nervous to watch because I knew it was going to be some not good plays on our side because we still young and young-minded. There are in terms of talent, I would say that the talent is pretty equal, but in terms of the mentality, Michigan's still a bit better team because there's still enough guys on that team from before who knows how to win. I think that's a difference. Mr. Neely, I know you still watching. Are you up there for the Oregon game? We're gonna get to that. That's our game of the week. Number 1, Oregon at Michigan. And it's not the first time. It's been a long time since the Ducks have been up there to Ann Arbor. I got my score ready for the prediction a little later on. Other game of the week is Ohio State at Penn State. That's going to be a good game today. That's going to be a good game. Let's just say somebody might get fired after this game. I'm going to give my prediction later. somebody might get fired because if they go to 2 losses, the Crimson and Cream faithful not gonna have that. It's gonna be a little trouble. Of course, Indiana is at home. No, Indiana's coming to East Lansing, and they're looking good. They're 7-0, and would you have thought that Indiana would be 7-0 right now?
No, not at all.
Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. So kudos to them. They did a good job. They went out. They got the right coach for the right situation. My question is he going to be there next year? Is Florida State going to come get him? Or are they going to go get Deion? What they going to do? What's going to happen? Deion said he was going to give Colorado 3 years. So that's 1 more year in Colorado. Are they going to go get the Indiana coach? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? That remains to be seen. All right, we move it to the NFL. All right, of course, you got on the jersey for tomorrow, so we know where you going with it. Lions go to Green Bay, and the coach, not the coach, but the quarterback said there's a good chance that he's going to play tomorrow. What's his name?
Love.
Jordan Love, Pretty Boy McGee. He gonna put a little bit of stay soft curls in his hair. He gonna put his helmet on. He gonna get out there and play. And after he get the little hot shot in the knee, he gonna get out there. You know he gonna play.
Absolutely.
You know he gonna play. I think it's gonna be a good game. We gonna see where we are defensively. That much I do know. There's gonna be a big decision made after that game. Because they only got a couple of hours to go get another defense. With the trade deadline is coming up real fast.
Trade deadline is Tuesday.
So you're going to have to make a decision. You should have did it a week ago, where this week's prices won't be next week's price. Today's price won't be yesterday's price. They're going to pay a little bit more to get them a formidable rusher. Where you could have paid a little less because right now, because after tomorrow. The what's the word I'm looking for? The
discount.
The discount won't be there. That's another word I'm looking for. They might be in a little bit of a panic, so they may have to go get somebody, pay a little bit more for them.
I saw Myles Garrett for 2 first-round picks and Jahmyr Gibbs.
That's crack. I'm not saying cap. That's somebody smoking crack. You want to give up Jahmyr Gibbs? I know Cleveland need a running back. Nick Chubb back, he'd be okay.
Nick Chubb. Somebody inquired about Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb be back though. He came back last week.
I understand that. Yes, I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is somebody wants Nick Chubb. I forget who it is. It might be the Raiders. Somebody wanted Nick Chubb though. Yeah. Okay. So. I think, me personally, in my opinion, I think Brad Holmes is waiting to see the outcome from Green Bay. If y'all lose 23-20, then he'll say, no, we don't need to make a trade. If y'all go down there tomorrow, well, when y'all lose tomorrow and it's 38-10 or something like that, then yeah. Because you obviously, this is the part where, like I said, your fan base don't deal in reality. If you were smart, you would put J-Mo on the trade block. That's a problem that's brewing.
I agree with you. You can't get nothing for J-Mo right now.
You can find another J-Mo anywhere.
I'm not saying you can't. I agree with you. If there's anybody, it would be J-Mo. But you right now with all the trouble that boy got, he got a gun charge coming. He already out for the PE for the performance enhancing drugs. Nobody's gonna touch that right now.
Sure,
except for maybe the Raiders.
No. What's the name back in the league? And he went out for drugs.
Who's that?
What's the name? Riggs? No.
But it's like steroids. It's not a bad thing. When I say drugs, I'm not saying weed,
right?
Cocaine. So it's a low level drug. What I'm saying is he got that gun charge coming. So that's 2 to 3 games right there.
What I'm saying is, if you get rid of him now, you won't cry later. Because at the end of the day, defense wins championships. But you're not a premier defense. And if you're basing your defense on Hutch, that means you were never a premier defense anyway. Secondly, you don't have a coach. I don't know why y'all don't get this through your head. You don't have a coach. Until you get a coach behind there, you're going to keep coming up short. Right? Bill Belichick, if you had Bill Belichick on the sidelines last year against San Fran, do you win the Super Bowl?
Heck yeah. Woo! Woo! We celebrating right now.
So,
we celebrate.
So why didn't you even reach the Super Bowl with Riverboat Dan?
Oh, 3 magic beans. I'm gonna get a t-shirt. I'm gonna get a t-shirt made with Dan with his face on there. 3 magic beans. I'm gonna get that made.
You need a coach.
You need a coach. I agree.
Not a coach.
Trell, you're right. Dallas might take it for a 6th-round pick. They'll take J-Mo. They're trying to take us off. They're trying to rob us of J-Mo for a 6th-round pick. Mitchell, I won't argue with the J-Mo argument, but we should make a trade even if we win.
How would you take J-Mo and you already got CD Lamb, and then CD Lamb is the primary target? So you just going to use J-Mo for a decoy? Because they don't even throw to the other guy.
No.
That's what I'm saying. His number one target is CD Lamb. They don't throw to the tight end. They don't throw the Zeke out the backfield. J-Mo, that would be a waste.
No won't. And here's why. J-Mo is not the number 1 option here. He can go there and still be the same option in Dallas. And that'll open up. And as fast as he is, who you gonna double team?
Who is your number 1 option here?
14. Amon St. Brown and Laporta. J-Mo is not the number 1 option.
So that's what I'm saying. You just named 2 people for a number 1 option. Which one is the number 1 option?
14.
St. Brown.
Yes.
And then your next option is Laporta.
Yes.
So J-Mo is 3rd.
Yes.
So Khalif Raymond ain't before him.
Khalif Raymond is comic relief.
What is that?
That means that he get what's left. Why? Because you got Amon St. Brown double. They doubled the tight end. J-Mo is attracting a lot of attention. So who does that leave open? That leaves you open to screens and Khalif Raymond. His numbers is good not because he's good. His numbers is good because of the opportunities, because of their you got to pick your poison. And Raymond to me is not rattlesnake poison. To him, he's a little bit of take that out your mouth, boy. Smack that out the baby mouth. That's what that he is.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. He's back on. So Mitch said J-Mo's the second option this year. He might be the second option. By the time he come off them suspensions, he gonna be his option gonna be, coach, bring me some water. Coach, I need some water.
Okay. Let me ask you this: is he on his last chance?
I would say no. I would say he on his only contract.
Oh, here he goes.
Once they gonna play him, he gonna be this year, next year. They're not gonna re-sign him. I wouldn't re-sign him. In terms of chances, I wouldn't get rid of him. No. When he's cleared to play, bring him on back. Use him for what we use. He using us for a paycheck. We're using him for some wins. I'm not gonna get rid of him. No, but I'm not gonna re-sign him either.
Okay.
I'm not gonna re-sign him either. Kenny, I know you putting in let me see if I can find your Ken of us talking to us through YouTube, and for whatever reason his comment isn't coming through. So let me pull up YouTube real quick so I can make sure I can catch up with what Kenny is saying. Kenneth Hobby from Highland Park, Michigan, same city I was born in. Let me see if I can find that right quick. There we go.
Oregon.
It's not coming through. For some reason, your comment is not coming through. I do apologize, Kenny. But there it is. Okay, he put the okay sign. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna give that. We're gonna will they get a pass rusher by Tuesday? By Monday afternoon, we'll know. Hopefully, we'll know. We're gonna make a move forward. We're gonna jump over to the Major League Baseball. World Series champion Dodgers. MLB got what they wanted. The Yankees versus the Dodgers. I swear that was the fastest World Series I've never seen. They played 2 quick games in LA, jumped on the plane, went to New York, played 2 back-to-back games, in New York and played that third game. That was that. It would seem like they played 5 games in 4 days. That was ridiculous. How fast that's. Every time I look up, I'm thinking it's gonna be I know you're trying to fight the cold in New York. I get it. The colder, the further into October, November, it's cold. But that was outrageously fast. Trail says this Yankees lost, fire the coach. I got another one of my specialists named Matt. He's a Yankees fan. He wasn't too happy that they lost either. But more than anything, I just think it was funny that the old boy took that ball out of Mookie Betts' hands. That was outrageously funny, man. The look on his face was like, yeah, give me this ball. Yeah, you jabroni. Give me this ball. Mookie go, he get the ball. And he's like, yeah, you're not going to get this ball today. Yeah. And everybody, yeah, that's right. Take the ball. That's right. We're New Yorkers. That was the funniest thing. Just to look on his face. That guy's chin down with a double chin, go with the smile on that silly little smile on his face. Oh man, that was crazy. I just want to put that on replay. I can watch that all day. You say salute the fan. Trail say salute the fan. Yeah, okay, it's coming through now, Kenny. It said it was fast. Trail, they didn't expect it at all. Like they didn't want to compete versus football for ratings, I guess. Well, I can see that. I know that baseball is the fall classic, is the summer classic for the All-Star game, the fall classic for the World Series. But you got the two best, literally the two biggest market teams. Maybe not the two best teams.
Correct.
Two biggest market team playing in the finals. There wasn't a lot of press in terms of press. Normally, I'm getting stuff all on my phone. I'm getting stuff in emails for the games. I didn't get any of that for the World Series. I got it for the maybe it's because the Tigers was playing in the lower series, but I didn't get any of that for the World Series. Come to NBA, I'm still getting a lot of publicity, a lot of advertising. I didn't get that for the World Series, and I would think that they should have did a better job of that with MLB. I know that we're not a big fan of having it on Fox. Joe Buck's not doing it anymore. I actually kind of missed his voice. I'm not a big Joe Buck fan, but I did miss his insight on a little bit of the games I did get to see because I didn't know the games were on. I know it's my fault for not seeking it out. But normally when you get your advertising, okay, the game's gonna be on 7 o'clock. Let me put a little background music with it and see what's gonna happen with it. But congratulations to the Dodgers. Congratulations to my classmate son, Tommy Edman. I think he has his 3rd World Series championship. I think he got 2 in St. Louis, and this is second or third. Definitely at least the second in with the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman was the MVP. Boy, hitting home runs like he hit singles.
Right.
Of course, he had a great story how he moved forward after losing his mom. Congratulations to him and his family. Taking care of his dad and everything, jumping up in the stands, give his dad a hug after that first Grand Slam. Yeah, they were the better team in this series. They were the better team. Ohtani got his ring. He got his ring. And I knew this was going to happen. You made the move, and you made the move. So you got to make it worth your while. You got to make just like now. Here's my question: 10 years from now, are they gonna talk about how they put the fix in? Like 10 years later, they talk about how they put the tightly wound baseballs in and the steroids.
Sure, that's gonna be something to talk about. That deflate gate with the Patriots, all that. Yeah.
So who they gonna blame the fix on? Is it gonna be MLB, Major League Baseball directly? Are they gonna blame it on the advertisers? Who they gonna blame it on?
They're gonna blame it on Bip Roberts, the coach for the Dodgers. They gonna say he knew. Yeah.
Like you said,
they gonna say no, because that's what the first thing he said. Nobody believed in us. Nobody gave us a chance. Right. You ain't won a series in 2020. Last time you won one was the year the Lakers won it in the bubble, and you won it in the series, and you won it. What's the name? Ever since then, y'all went to bed. So yeah.
No, Houston cheated them. That's what happened.
No, they went to bed. They went to bed. All that talent, they went to bed. Just like Kershaw. That's what I feel bad for. They about to dump him.
But he got his ring.
He got 2, but it's still about to dump him.
Well, I don't feel bad for a 30-something-year-old man who made a couple $100 million with a couple rings.
I feel bad for him because it's like you're going to dump him based on, okay, yeah, he's injury prone. Okay, what pitcher isn't? But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
I don't. He gonna come right on back over here to Highland Park, Texas, back over there and then by SMU. He gonna go back to his old neighborhood. He gonna be just fine. He already bought his parents' house. Probably he gonna go live back there. Send his kids to them good schools over there. He got a couple $100 million in his back pocket. Hey, I don't need a loan. Just give me a little bit. Just throw me a 1/2 of 1%. I'd be happy with that. I come over there, cut your grass for you. I come cut your grass for you. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at all. Him and Stafford, they both got their rings now. Old teammates from back in the day here down here in Texas. Can't be mad. Let's see. We got some. Let's see. Yankees losing their luster because Ohtani would usually be the guy they would sign. People don't want to go there. What is the scandal you talk? The scandal of the collusion. It's collusion. We're gonna get the Yankees and the Dodgers together so we can try and get some good ratings, so we can play the quote unquote 2 biggest market teams together for the World Series.
Absolutely.
All right. Kenny say he agreed with you that he feel bad that Kershaw gonna get this his last time through. The Yankees did get cheated by the Astros. Yeah, they did. It's documented. They admitted it. The Yankees didn't look like they were putting forth effort in a lot of those innings. They didn't look like they put effort in but one game. It seemed like once that ball got snatched out that kid's out of Mookie Betts' hand, they fired them up and they just said we're gonna play for the fans today. Other than that, they act like they didn't want to play at all. I have to agree with you on that one. Every time I turn it on, they were just like, we have to be here. We're going to get a World Series check. It seemed like they was playing to me. That's the only thing I pretty much saw. That's all I saw. All right, you guys, we already went over to women's sports. We're going to take a quick pause for the calls as we come down the stretch. We're going to jump into Stoopid Sports News. All right. We got some good Stoopid Sports News today. We're going to start with Anthony Richards, quarterback, former quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts. He going to come out the game talking about he tired.
He tired.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't tired. You need to get your behind right back up in there.
Not a machine, man. His conditioning off. Can't fault him for that.
Yes, you can.
Look,
this is your second year in the league.
He's a human being. He's not a machine. He didn't take the proper, no excuses. He didn't take the proper protocol steps as far as conditioning. I got tired.
Now, if this was Bobby Hurley in the Final Four with the with the bubble guts, I understand. This is the NFL. And you got to play every down that you not hurt.
You were sick or not. And then as far as
he said it.
And since you brought up the Bobby Hurley UNLV thing, we knew that Bobby Hurley was sick. We don't know that Bobby Hurley was sick. I think Bobby Hurley was more scared than he was sick.
You're tired. How you gonna be tired? Are you gonna be tired because I play football?
Because you're conditioning. Hold on. Hear me out. When I look at Anthony Richardson, you know who Anthony Richardson reminds me of? Jamarcus Russell from the Raiders, former LSU quarterback. They out of condition. He doesn't take his conditioning. He's a Zion in the NFL. That's all. It's conditioning. Once he gets his conditioning straight, you won't hear that no more.
You know you're not gonna hear no more because he about to be off that team.
He's not about to be off the team. Look, Jim Irsay does a lot of dumb stuff. True enough, he did. He cut Peyton Manning. He does a lot of dumb stuff. Not about to cut him. You gonna cut him from Joe Flacco?
Joe Flacco starting tomorrow.
So Joe Flacco do it.
He's an emergency quarterback.
That's what I'm asking. If Joe Flacco do it, is it acceptable?
Joe Flacco not gonna do it. He's been in the league long enough.
We don't know this, man. We don't have a crystal ball. We don't know this.
Who was on the sideline and have a sleep last year? When did Joe Flacco on the sideline have a sleep? He got up and still went out and won that game.
Joe Flacco last year was with Cleveland.
Who was the quarterback who was half asleep on the sideline last year?
For whom?
He came back. They signed him towards the end of the season because they need. I think was it Cleveland? Yeah,
he was for Cleveland last year.
Joe Flacco
wanted to come back.
Fourth quarter, he was on the sideline like this.
He wanted to come back to Cleveland. So my point is, why didn't Cleveland resign?
Because they knew that Deshaun was supposed to be healthy.
Okay. So you even if you got an ace, you still keep an ace in your pocket, right? So you still would have kept Joe Flacco, right? Joe Flacco. Hold on. Is Joe Flacco better than Jameis Winston?
In his prime, not right now.
Oh my. So you'll take Jameis Winston over Joe Flacco?
6 of one, half a dozen of another.
What you say? Your stomach hurt. What you say?
6 of one, half a dozen of another.
No.
I would say that. To me, I think you got a better chance right here, right now with Jameis than you do with Joe Flacco.
No, you don't.
5 years ago,
Joe Flacco just took them to the playoffs. Jameis Winston was with New Orleans last year, holding the clipboard.
He was with them last year, running the score by the end of the game.
So my point is, you're going to take a guy who took you to the playoffs versus a guy who couldn't even get on the field. That's what's right. That's why you laugh, because you know I'm right. You're right.
That's what I say. Okay. You got me. You got me. I will go with Flacco, but I'm thinking short term versus long term.
Short term versus long term. I'm taking Flacco over Jameis Winston.
45-year-old Flacco out there on one leg over Jameis Winston.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I just think that's crazy. All right. Let's see here. Angel Reese podcast. We got Creepy Shack. Well, you know, if you guys wear some short shorts out there and lower the rim to 9.5 feet, you get a lot more men to watch. You don't think that would look good with the little top and the little booty shorts y'all be wearing? Angel's like, Uncle Shaq, could you change the subject, please?
Heck is that guy?
Now, for the record, it's already been tried. Back in the 80s, they had a league. It was a league, and one of the teams was at the Palace, where they lowered the rim to 9.5 feet, and the girls' uniform was the old school volleyball uniforms. From old school volleyball uniforms where they was high on the thigh, and the sleeves were short on the side. If you remember those volleyball uniforms, that's what the girls wore back in the day. That league didn't last very long, but there was a team out there at the Palace. I don't know if you remember that. So they tried that. So for Shaq to say that, one, he didn't know his history. Two, it was very creepy to say to his so-called mentor niece. Face was even worse. Like, we're gonna change the subject here, Unc. We're gonna change the subject here. Don't be trying to holler at me on the sly. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
I get it. Shaq is a man. He's still hopefully a viable man. Angel Reese is, she's not ugly. Is she somebody I would mess with? Probably not. She's part of that generation, and it's okay to for everybody to see what you got and don't know what's not. To leave a little bit to the mind's desire. That's not a part of what a lot of the young ladies do nowadays, which is not her fault. It's just that it just is what it is. I just think that Shaq went a little too far. All right. Speaking of championships, Dodgers bus got stuck in traffic. They're on their way to the parade route, and they just sitting there stuck for a little while. And look at their faces. They were just sitting there like, and of course, the paparazzi got they just zooming down on them, taking their picture, looking crazy. I just thought that was funny. Of course, every city got bad traffic. LA is notorious for bad traffic. That's the only thing I don't like about going out there. Every time I go out there, You got to make sure you're going the right direction at the right time.
Oh, okay.
I remember literally going to the airport at 4 a.m. in backed up traffic. How is it 4 a.m. and the traffic is backed up? That make no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. But hey, that's LA for you. All right. Will they do something about this? Nick Bosa wore his MAGA hat after the victory on Sunday night during the interview. He popped his head. He wasn't even a part of the interview. He popped the head in on the quarterback, on Brock Purdy. Is the NFL going to do something about it?
Nah.
They're not going to do nothing. They ain't even made a statement yet. They talking about he going to get fined, he going to get that. They're not going to do nothing. You know how you get into a fight and the guy be, you about to fight, and the guy be like, I'm going to knock your teeth out. And the guy be like, you not going to do nothing. That's what the NFL would do, nothing.
All right.
Why? Because they scared they're going to lose viewership. They always felt like they lost viewership when the old thing with Colin Kaepernick. They feel like they lost a lot of viewership. They did. Mike Pence went to the Indianapolis game and did the whole stunt leaving after they took the one knee. They don't want to deal with that again. NFL gonna be like this. You see something? Did you see something? I didn't see anything. What interview? What hat? I just thought he had on something that matches his uniform. They're not gonna do nothing. Just like Big Ten is not gonna do nothing about the Michigan State fights.
No, not at all.
Just go and keep happening. The biggest Stoopid Sports news. The biggest Stoopid Sports news is the Wayne Wade statue. Man, when I first saw it, I felt bad because I was like, did they even consult him? I know they showed the picture they took the inspiration from. I said, did they even consult saw him before they went out there and made this trophy for him? This don't make no sense. Did they even talk to the brother? Come and find out. He was in the part of the whole thing from the beginning.
Yep.
They showed the reveal and everybody on the sideline like, oh my God. And I wish I could pull it up. It looked like on Batman. You know when Batman was the movie where they had the Scarecrow and Batman put his own medicine in Scarecrow face, and Batman had that black face with the that's what it looked like. I posted the Tin Man, how he looked like the Tin Man, how the one college put the picture up in the background, the kicker was trying to do the kick in. That's just outrageous. How do you sign off on that?
Maybe he thought it was once they got it developed, it wasn't gonna look like that. I don't know, man. I have no
posted it on our page. What it looked like when they were showing him sitting there is the exact same thing it looked like up on that statue. They just took a casting. You know, you ever see them put the fan around it and pour the thing in top and they pull it off? They just casted it what they thought it was going. That thing looks ridiculous.
Absolutely.
So my question is, are they gonna go back in there and try and fix it?
It's over with. It's already been unveiled. No. They don't fix nothing.
You just so they gonna be one of them in the middle of the night?
No. Sorry. Nope. You pay, what is it? You break it, you buy it.
Okay, all right. That's fair enough. All right, that's Stoopid Sports News, everybody. Time to go to our predictions. I forgot to put it. I did put it. Okay, going in the last week, you were 39-34. I'm 45-28. We got some good predictions for this week. What'd I do? Oh shoot. All right, I gotta go. Gotta hurry up and bring my screen back up so I can write down. I see you getting your notes ready. All right, here we go. Ohio State versus Penn State. Who you got?
Ohio State. 28-21.
Okay. I'm actually going to go with Penn State.
You make my job so easy.
23-21. Because honestly, Ohio State got better talent, but they got two guys who coach like Stevie Wonder. Offensive coordinator who should be doing better than what he's doing, and the coach who but at the same time, the Ohio State coach, the Penn State coach don't know what he be doing halftime either.
Right. So why would you pick Penn State?
Because they're at home.
Okay. The Happy Valley is not the place that Joe built. No, that's no.
He's not there no more. You're right. Next we got Pittsburgh. Pitt versus SMU. SMU has been a surprise. Seemed like TCU and SMU taking turns being good here in the Dallas area. Who you like?
Give me SMU 27-12. 27-13.
SMU 27-13?
Yeah, 27-13.
All right, I'm going to go SMU, the Mustangs. They're going to bring back the triple option. They're going to bring another wishbone. Same thing. And then they're going to win it 35-17. We got Indiana at MSU.
Give me Michigan State. Michigan State 31-24.
That's going to be one hell of an upset if they can pull that off. I'm sorry, Spartans. I'm still a Spartan at heart. I'm going to be a little real with this one. I'm going to go IU. I'm going to go 28-12. May not be that close, quite honestly. Say that. All right. Oregon at Michigan. That game has kicked off already. Who you got?
That don't kick off till 3:30.
Oh, 3:30. My bad.
Oregon, let me see. Texas beat them, what, 31-13? 38-14.
38-14. OU?
Yes, sir.
With the Ducks. I'm going to go Oregon myself. I'm going to go 35-17. No, 35-7. 35-7.
Wow, one touchdown? Wow.
Yeah. Because they got a good defense. And I don't see them. I don't see. Yeah. All right, NFL. Rams versus Seattle. LA Rams versus Seattle. Who you got?
Rams. Give me the Rams 21-17.
They got to go to the 12th man. So I'm going to go Seattle. I'm going to go C-Tac. 24-21. Indianapolis versus Minnesota. Joe Flacco versus Sam Darnold.
Give me the Vikings. 24-14.
All right. I like Minnesota as well with a nice little bounce back game. I'm going to go 28-10. Dallas and Atlanta. One team going one direction, one team going the other. Raheem Muhammad. Not Raheem Muhammad, but Raheem what's his last name?
Morris.
Raheem Morris. I was going to say Mostert, but that's the running back. That was at they used to play for San Francisco.
Give me Atlanta 27-13.
I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna go straight exactly that same thing. 27-17. All right. Detroit, Green Bay.
Green Bay 23-20.
I like Detroit 25-13. Why? Because it's not cold. If it was cold, it'd be the other way around.
It is going to be cold. It's going to be cold and raining.
No. I'm talking normal Detroit, normal Green Bay cold. It ain't the normal. Normally they would play them in December with the snow and the frozen field. So this is still pliable. It's still to the point where they can deal with it.
You poor thing, you.
So we gonna see. We gonna see what's gonna happen. I like Detroit. I do. All right, that's it for us again. We out of here. We're gonna be back. Let's see here. Don't forget to vote. Early voting, I think, has ended in most areas. So you got to go in on Tuesday. Go in on Tuesday and do what we're supposed to do on Tuesday. Mitchell said Detroit is just better overall. At some point, you have to go against the emotions. I'm going with history. The history said if it ain't too cold, Detroit gonna win. That's what I'm going with. Go vote. I don't care who you vote for. The Crips or the Bloods, the Republicans or the Democrats. I don't care who you vote for. Go be represented. Let everybody know who you want to be for. You're gonna go in there and make sure you vote for everything on the ballot. Everyone is if it's gubernatorial, if it's senatorial, if it's your school board, vote. We shall see it on November 9th. Have a great day, everybody.